Hello, my name is Abe, and welcome back to FTL, Faster Than Light. On the last run, we played as the... what is it called? The Carnelian, the B-type of the Crystal Cruiser. It's a strong ship. It is a good ship. So let us do something completely different, and on the opposite end of the spectrum, play as the Simo-H. Now, I do not think I've ever actually completed a run with this ship, so this will be a first for me if we succeed. This ship is very difficult. It has 3 crew members, a rock, a human, and a slug, a charged laser and a mini beam, pretty decent weapons. The charged laser is 1 power fires in 11 seconds, the mini beam fires in 12. Also has an anti-drone and a shield overcharger drone. This is interesting. Basically, you don't have any shields or cloak, so you're reliant entirely on that shield overcharger drone to protect you. Now, you do have 3 drone system slots, so if you do get a defense drone, you can have all 3. The shield overcharger drone, the anti-drone, and the defense drone. You could use a combat drone or a beam drone if you want. You still have the limitation of this ship class of only having 3 weapons, but yeah, I imagine you'll want to keep these weapons for quite some time because they are so cheap in terms of power, and they fire relatively quickly. You know, 11 seconds and 12 seconds for the shots to come out is not that bad. This is going to be extremely difficult. I do not know if I am going to be able to complete this run. I'm just going to say that right now. I'm going to give it a shot, though. Definitely going to give it a shot. Basically, we have to dodge enough. We can depower the clone bay and the oxygen in order to get the shield overcharger drone out. Is that what we should do in every encounter? Probably. Okay, well, I mean, this is a terrible start because this is a Zoltan pirate ship. I'm going to accept the bribe because I have no choice. If I attack, I'm going to have to try to bust through the super shield. It's going to take way too long. Just accepting the bribe is the correct course of action in that scenario, so I'm going to do that and move on. I can't do the same thing here. Unfortunately, I have to try to get another crew member out of this, so I will never surrender my crew to slavers, immediately power up the shield overcharger drone, and hope that we can get this thing powered up enough to block something. Part of the beam, part of the laser, I don't care. We have a little bit of overcharge. Charged laser has to fire, beam has to fire. Okay, we got hit for 1 point of damage. It's not too bad. Shield overcharger drone coming out. I gotta keep shooting, basically. We gotta bust through the super shield. This is actually doing, we're not doing too bad. Not as bad as I was expecting. We should be protected from the next laser shot coming in, and then if we get very lucky, we can take out their beam laser before they can fire it. Yes, and I will try to hit the shield system. Make them go repair that. Okay, you know what? That's not too bad. And because we have the charged laser, we can kind of just auto-fire it. I am going to accept a crew member. I would prefer scrap, but a crew member is quite valuable in this situation, isn't it? We get a crew member for free. We can put them on doors. When we get a shield system, we can put them on shields. If we get invaded, we have another crew member. And kind of especially because we have this clone bay, having extra bodies on hand seems like a very smart thing, because with extra bodies on hand, we can cycle people in and out of combat in order to prevent them from dying or prevent the clone bay from being completely destroyed. That was not a bad encounter. That went a lot better than I was expecting. Now again, I've never actually completed a run with this ship, and I'm not sure if I will be able to complete this one, but I will give it a shot. I will give it my best shot. I will fight the ship. We could pay them to delay the rebels, but I don't think that's appropriate. I am going to use another shield overcharger drone. Why? This is a heavy laser. That means it'll do 2 points of damage when it lands, and I do expect it to land. I believe this is a heavy ion, which means it takes 10 seconds to fire. The heavy laser takes 10 seconds to fire. The heavy ion travels more slowly, so theoretically, the heavy laser will bounce off the super shields as long as they can come online within 10 seconds. The ion will hit a system on my ship and whatever, who cares? So I'm hoping that we can block this heavy laser shot. I'm gonna vent him, send the door personnel into the piloting room as soon as he busts through the doors. I'm gonna reduce his HP a little bit by having him just be in this room for a second. Okay, super shield barrier has arrived. Here comes the heavy laser shot. I guess maybe this is not a 10-second charge. Maybe this is a 12-second charge on this ion. But it is a heavy ion Mark II, so it does fire a little bit slowly than you would normally expect from a weapon of its... class caliber. It's not a very good weapon, so I would expect it to fire a little bit faster. But 12 seconds is still pretty fast. Okay, charged laser, mini beam, ready to go. Just go straight in on their weapons. Maybe even take their teleporter offline. Sure. They're trying to escape. They can't escape. We still need the super shield because they still have one weapon online. That is fine. This heavy ion takes 2 weapon power, so that makes sense. I'm gonna send my crew member who was in the door room in to help fight this guy. Their teleporter is not actually destroyed, but it is gonna be destroyed very quickly because there's a fire aboard their ship. I like the fact that there's a fire aboard their ship. Everyone go back to your rooms. I still need the super shield, but if I can fire quickly, I can destroy their weapon systems. So we're gonna do that right now. I don't think I can kill the crew, so I'm not even gonna try. I'm just gonna destroy their ship. Good. Okay, we're doing well so far. Let's get the oxygen back online. We do need to recover oxygen. I'm using a lot of power in order to get this Shield Overcharger drone online. So maybe getting some extra reactor power would be good, but I honestly think that the first thing we should do is get a shield system. I think that is the #1 priority. It's 125 scrap if we get to a store. It's guaranteed to have it, I believe, if you do not have a shield system. I think you could do a run with this ship without using shields and without using a cloak. I think it's going to be extremely difficult. I think that is going to be a run for another day, if ever. For this run, I think I should save every bit of scrap, every scrap of scrap, and just get a shield system as soon as frickin' possible. So oxygen is at 100%. We're ready to go. Missile launcher plus single shot laser. You know what? If the shield plus overcharger drone can block one of those weapons, it's worth it. So let's get that powered up ASAP. We are going to get boarded by a Mantis, probably just one, yes. NG is probably going to go into the engine's room. Okay, Mantis again, boarding me in the literal same room. Kind of sucks, honestly, because it means that we will have to send my crew in there to combat this man. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to send the slug in to do that. I could send Luan T, the door personnel, but the doors are on the opposite end of the entire ship, so it's going to take them a while to walk that distance. I think it's better to have the slug do it because they're closer, and the Mantis is going to do a number on Mafan, our pilot's health. So I do want... Ooh, I punched my microphone, damn it. Don't do that. Calm down. So I think I want to reduce the damage on this guy as much as possible because he's already down to 73 HP and he's only recovering HP when we jump thanks to the clone bay. So if I can spread out the crew damage that I've taken, spread it out onto the slug, maybe the door personnel, I think that's for the best. So we're gonna wait for him to bust down the door, then send in the slug. Why? Because the slug on the system is giving us a slight boost to its charge rate. Okay, now close all doors, open all doors. We're going to send the slug in first, then the human. Charge laser and mini beam is ready to go. We're going to fire as soon as the charge laser is charged. Okay, it looks like the missile actually missed, which is perfect because it means that the laser bounced off of the super shield and we are not going to take damage as long as we can take their missile weapon offline, which I think we can do with this mini beam charger laser shot coming in at them. Good, they have no weapons. Now they do have an NG, they're gonna get stuff repaired pretty quickly. They did manage to recover their Mantis, it was very close though. So we're good. Everyone go back to your rooms, charge lasers ready to go, mini beams ready to go. We could kill a couple of their crew probably, but with only 2 HP on their ship, it's just not worth it. We can't do any meaningful damage to their crew without dealing damage to their hull. We need something else like a I'm gonna get the oxygen back online and let it come back. We need a anti-bio beam or something in order to kill the crew. A fire beam would work well, or it would work as well, but it takes a long time to charge. It's like 17 seconds, 16 seconds for the fire beam. And we need to fire in 12 seconds, because if we don't fire in 12 seconds to take the enemy weapons offline, we're not in a good position. So that's you know, it's gotta happen. Okay, we could jump up, but that is a dead end. Instead, we're gonna jump down and see what we can find. Literally nothing. Okay, it's not too bad. We have vision of some stuff here. There is a ship in the nebula, but it is not a pulsar, so I think we are going to go to this nebula. It's probably going to be a rebel autoscout, but we can deal with an autoscout probably. Might be a store at the end of the sector, and if there is, I would love to get it, because if we can get 125 scrap and go to the store, that is shields. I will offer to help. Okay, so we have a quest marker. It is way the F over there, and in order to get to it, we would have to backtrack through the nebula beacon, so we are going to ignore the quest. We did get free scrap from just accepting the quest, though, so even though we don't actually complete the quest, we did get some benefit out of this jump. I think that is perfectly fine with me. We could delay the rebels, but I think instead we are just going to fight the ship. This looks like a pretty easy ship. They will board us. They only have 1 bar of shields, a missile, and a single shot laser. Fight the ship, get that shield overcharger drone going. We're gonna be boarded by 1 mantis. That's not too bad. And you know what, at this point, screw the doors. Let's just send Luan T over to the front side of the ship. Okay, mantis is gonna attack us in the engine room. That's fine too. 2-on-1, we're gonna have a good opportunity of actually killing this crew member. And if we can kill this crew member, maybe we can kill the NG aboard the enemy ship. We'll see, we'll see. Missile coming in, charge laser ready to go, fires immediately. Mini beam has to fire right now, so we're gonna fire on oxygen piloting weapons. Okay, and the missile did land in the door room. That's not bad. We can get that repaired. Their crew member is dead, so they only have the NG. He's gonna get stuff repaired pretty quickly though. I don't think we can kill him before we destroy the ship unless we start a fire. So we're just gonna fire charge laser in on their shields. Maybe keep this guy busy. And maybe take out oxygen, but unless we started a fire in the room, we're not gonna be able to do anything. So you know what, we're just gonna attack like this. Take out the O2, take out the weapons, and just see what they're doing aboard their ship. If he, you know, is waving his arms around, maybe there's a fire. There is not a fire. So we're just going to wait it out pretty much. Keep firing on this guy. They're trying to surrender. No, thank you. This is a bad surrender offer. And I'm just gonna wait, pretty much. I will use the mini beam, maybe start a fire in the room. That would be lovely. You know, if I can start a fire, maybe I can kill the crew. Probably not gonna happen though. And with the charge laser powered up to level 2, I probably screwed up my chance. Whatever, just kill him. Okay, we need oxygen back online. I almost forgot about that. 13 scrap, it's better. It's better. Scrap is the #1 priority. I did take the opportunity before to get that extra crew member. I think that was a good call because, you know, we've been invaded 3 times in the past 4 beacons, so having that extra crew member has really been extremely handy. So we're just gonna wait for the oxygen to come back. I have to take this power away from oxygen and cloning in order to get the shield overcharger drone up. I don't want to take power away from engines, that's dodge chance, and I don't want to take power away from weapons because that's, you know, the best defense is a good offense, and right now we have no defense, only offense, so I cannot take power away from the weapons. All right, 88%, that's pretty good. We're gonna jump. There is combat, distress, and then we'll head up to the exit. This is all nebula beacons. There is no pulsar. We don't have sensors anyway, so we don't have to deal with having blocked sensors. We're just gonna see what we get, probably just some auto scouts. Purchase an unknown weapon for 45 scrap. They could double cross us and keep our scrap and not give us a weapon. I can't take that risk. We're gonna attack the ship, absolutely. Get the shield overcharger drone set up. We're not gonna be boarded, and it's only 2 mantises, so if we destroy ship components, they will not be able to get the stuff repaired very quickly. I might be able to actually destroy the crew here, especially if I start a fire. You could get very lucky. I do want to block the laser if I can, because that's 2 damage. The missile, it looks like it's an Artemis because it's taking a long time to charge and fire, which means maybe I can actually take their weapons offline with a lucky charge laser. No. But the mini beam can do some work, so let's get the mini beam in there. They're trying to escape. That's fine. It was an Artemis. It did land. The Shield Overcharger drone will keep us protected from just the missile launcher, though, so that is kind of nice to have. Okay, charge laser is ready to go. No reason to fire it right now, though. We can wait for the mini beam to get charged. You know, our super shield will keep us, you know, somewhat protected. And now let's mini beam them, try to start a fire maybe in the weapons room. We did start a fire in the weapons room. That's good because they have no oxygen. If they have no oxygen, maybe, just maybe, we can kill their crew. Now I can depower the Shield Overcharger drone and keep the charge on the... I'm gonna fire another charge laser in there. I can depower the Shield Overcharger drone and keep the super shield charge. That's what I'm doing. What I should actually do probably is depower the engines and keep the Shield Overcharger drone active so that it can get us more super shield charge, but they're gonna die. I can't kill the crew. Maybe if I waited long enough I could, but they're getting their weapons repaired. I didn't want to take the risk that they would actually get their stuff repaired, so it's okay. Good encounter. We got hit for 2 points of damage. That's expected on these early jumps. You know, any ship can get hit by an Artemis missile launcher and take 2 points of damage, so I do not mind that. There is a lot of combat here, which I really enjoy. I really like that, but I'm not sure how much we can actually get into here. I will attack the automated ship. They do have a drone of some sort, but they don't have weapons. So I'm thinking what we can do here is actually just get the anti-drone online and hope that that can take their drones offline long enough that I can sneak in a shot and actually destroy their system. Good. That drone has been destroyed, so they cannot launch another drone for about 10 seconds. That gives me long enough, that gives me enough time to get my weapons charged, fire on their drone system. As long as they don't ionize my weapons, they're not going to. Good. Okay, charge laser is powered up to the second shot. So we're gonna go in on drones, go in on mini beam. Good stuff. Now they have no drones. I don't even need the anti-drone. I'm gonna leave it powered though, just in case they bring their drones back online. I want to make sure that my drone is ready to go to destroy their drone. So we're gonna go in on shields now. There's no point in, you know, trying to kill crew or anything. Technically what I could have done is hit their drone system, keep hitting their drone system, let their ions fire, and as a result, get training on, on dodging. You know, because every ion shot that we dodge is training. We picked up 18 scrap plus another 8. We almost have enough for the frickin' shields, and that's kind of ridiculous. This is going better than I've expected it to. Hopefully there's a store at one of these 2 beacons, because there's 2 beacons of combat ahead of us. So let's go to 1. I can't spend any scrap. It's, you know, it's got to be saved. I will give them fuel. They will give me 1 reactor. That's actually extremely nice, because it means that I do not need to depower oxygen in order to get the shield or anti-drone online. I will not pay their toll. They do have mind control. We don't have a pilot. I'm going to send the door personnel in there to stop him from destroying the system. It is a level 1 mind control, so he might not even be able to destroy it on his own, but I still want someone in the room if I can. Shield Overcharger drone has to come out. They have a single shot laser that's going to fire in 10 seconds. I think the ion fires in 8. I think this is an ion Mark 1 that fires in 8 seconds, but I'm still going to use the Shield Overcharger drone, and hopefully that it works. You know, hopefully they fire their ion and it lands before the shield comes online. I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah. So we did get hit for 1 point. That's okay. That's okay. We're going to take out their mind control, obviously. And by hitting their weapon system, they now have no weapons. Everyone go back to your rooms. Stop shooting him. Okay. Now, these guys do have a 2nd level oxygen. I might be able to destroy their O2 system. Probably not. They are trying to get their weapons online. Maybe I'll try to toy with these guys. With the Mantis on the oxygen, maybe I'll actually be able to make this work. With the Shield Overcharger drone having some time to get charged up, maybe I can make this work. I don't know. 9 scrap, 4 missiles, 3 fuel. I'm not gonna accept surrender offer. I do want more scrap and stuff. No, I don't think I can actually kill them. I can start some fires aboard their ship. Without sensors, it's extremely difficult to make the determination of whether or not you can destroy the crew, like just by taking out oxygen and letting them suffocate. I think it's better to just destroy the ship, not take any risks. Okay, and we have 100% oxygen. Very nice. 1 distress beacon, then the eggs, or actually 1 distress beacon, then this beacon, then the exit. I think we can make it work. And all we need is a store 125 scrap. We can sell the long-range scanners. I would prefer not to, but we could do it. Hail them. I will trade you 3 missiles for 3 drone parts. Drone parts are extremely important for me. I would have preferred, you know, combat, scrap, some sort of a reward there. I don't know. I can't even get the words out. Demand the surrender of their goods. Absolutely. This sucks. The flat cannon is going to do a lot of damage. It fires in 10 seconds. Our weapons fire in 11. We can probably take their weapons offline, but we're gonna get hit. There's no way around it. And in fact, we actually cannot take all of their weapons offline, which really sucks. What we can do though, oh, we missed so many shots. That's incredibly lucky. They're gonna get another shot off with the flak, unless I can fire the charge laser because we took down their shields. Oh, this is gonna work. We got extremely lucky on this encounter. I'm actually gonna fire in on their shields, keep those shields offline so that the mini beam can continue to cut them up. 4 damage will get a kill, and I think I can just barely get the pixel correct to hit both rooms at the same time. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. 8 scrap, we have 121. We almost have 125. If I have to sell long-range scanners, I will sell it. And we get another anti-drone. It's good to have 2 because you can fire at 2 drones at once. I think I'm just gonna sell 1 though. That gives me 125, even if I didn't get the 125 here. Pirate controlled, absolutely. We can get some free crew members from this. You know, there's going to be a couple of stores here at some point, so that's good, it's nice. And at this point, we just keep jumping. We gotta jump forward, find a store, get into some combat, hope that we survive. You know, civilian sector, ooh, delay the rebels. I think I'm just going to attack them. 1 laser plus 1 bomb. I think we can block the bomb with the Shield Overcharger drone, or block the laser, excuse me, and fire on their weapons before their bomb even lands. So I'm gonna fight the ship. They will board me, fine, whatever. Luan T is gonna go into the middle of the ship just to get ready for us to be boarded. This crew member, by the way, is basically just a punching bag for when we get boarded, and it's working out well for us. Shield Overcharger drone has to come out. I kind of messed up my timing there. Hopefully we do get it powered up before the laser fires. If not, that is entirely my fault. Yeah. So we took damage there because I was an idiot and did not get my Shield Overcharger drone powered properly. Nothing I can say about that other than I need to do that. You know, I need to get that stuff going. Okay, Mantis is dead. Good, he's not coming back to life ever. Yeah, I need to just be a lot better about that. I need to get stuff. I need to get this drone online. Pretty much every jump, every single beacon. There was a fire in the weapons room temporarily. It is now out. Gonna fire on their ship. Now oxygen. They're trying to escape. No thank you. They're going to die very quickly here with the charge laser. Yeah, good. Luan T very wounded, but we'll recover health slowly as we jump forward. 142 scrap. I need to get to a store. Might want to consider getting something else upgraded beforehand, but honestly, getting the shields and getting reactor power and getting maybe another weapon would be best. I will never surrender my crew to slavers. We have the option of getting another crew member here if we are very lucky. Burst Laser Mark II, annoying. Missile launcher. If it's an Artemis, it's super annoying. We might be able to fire our weapons before they fire their laser. Come on, land the beam. Okay, they fired 2 shots off. We will accept their surrender offer of getting a NG, and we are dodging so many shots. I am incredibly impressed with our crew's ability to block these shots, or to dodge these shots that are coming in. Getting another crew member, that's a 40 scrap deal, even though it's technically not 40 scrap. I do like getting crew members whenever possible, and that is a good crew member to get. We now have the ability to get blue options. From events, we can use our NG crew member to disable the rogue defense satellite. We don't have ion weapons, we don't have a cloak, so we don't have those options available for us, but we now do with the NG. And we're gonna jump into combat. Combat's been working well for us, surprisingly. We will never surrender our crew to slavers. This encounter does suck. We are gonna take damage here, pretty much no way around it. I'm just gonna auto-fire the charge laser, fire the mini beam once. Maybe if we can get very lucky, we can take down their shields very quickly. Missile coming in, laser coming in. Thank Christ we dodged that, because it was firing on our weapon system, and I need weapons powered up in order to actually take this ship down. So I'm gonna wait for the charge laser and mini beam to be ready at the same time. Yes, we dodged 1 missile again, which means that even if the laser hits, it's just gonna bounce off the shields. Okay, fire the charge lasers, both have to hit. Good, we can fire in the mini beam and at least take one of their weapons offline, and as a result, they will not have the capability of actually damaging me. Because now, if the missile hits, it's just gonna bounce off the shield. Surprisingly, incredibly surprisingly, we're not gonna take damage from this encounter. It is Alito, so the super shields will stay online, but this is remarkable that we are going to survive this with no damage. Okay, we're gonna get another crew member, a Rockman. You know what? Surrender is not an option. We are full. Well, we're not full, but 5 crew members is enough that I want scrap at this point. We do need to go to a store pretty quickly here. So, if I can save scrap, I would rather do that. We can always get crew members later, but right now we definitely need scrap more than anything else. And we get 20, that's a lot of scrap. And there is a store. 125 scrap, and then we can get, 2 bars of reactor power, or we can pick up 2 more bars of shields and have 2 total bars of shields. Well, yeah, you know what I mean, I think. There's shields, we buy it. It has to be done. Defense drone actually is an interesting pickup. Yeah, okay, well, shields have to be bought. That's a no-brainer. It has to. Backup DNA bank is incredibly good, but for now, this is fine. We do not need 2 anti-drones. I will sell 1. Now that leaves us with 54 scrap. Now at this point, human is gonna be on shields and NG will be on doors, since I think it's best to have the NG on doors so that if we have things that need repairing, he can go deal with that. We have 54 scrap. I can buy another bar of shields, and with another bar of shields, we can protect ourselves against 2 lasers, against halberd beams, against other things. Or I can buy a defense drone, and with the defense drone, I can protect us against missiles. I think I'm gonna buy the defense drone to protect against missiles, hacking, and if we do need, because here's what I'm thinking, right? If we use the Shield Overcharger drone, it gets us 1 bar of shields within about 10 seconds. So we would be protected from things like lasers. We would be protected from things like missiles by using the Shield Overcharger drone. The defense drone can just be, specifically for missiles, and it's really good at taking down missiles, because the super shield, it's not very efficient at taking down missiles, because if someone fires a beam or a laser at us, it's going to take down the super shield. If we have a defense drone, we can specifically target missiles and say, no, we are not going to get damaged by your missile. I like that. We also do not have the capability of buying a weapon here at this store, which is making me think that, getting a defense drone, it's going to allow us significantly more time to destroy the enemy ships, and I think that is very important here. So I am going to buy it. I'm going to keep long range scanners. I like it. I'm going to get 1 fuel, and I think we have substantially improved ourselves. I will go to as many beacons as possible, you know, get into combat, go to the distress beacon. We're a lot stronger now because we can actually freaking defend ourselves. So a situation like this is defense drone worthy. The defense drone will shoot down the missile when it comes in, and the ions are just going to bounce off the shields. And if the ions land in, well, if they land in drone, then the defense drone's going to go out, and if they land in weapons, the weapons are going to go out. But hopefully they don't fire their ions. Hopefully we can take their ions offline before they fire. And if it's an Artemis, maybe we can fire weapons before they do. Nope. So you know what? Depower engines and oxygen slightly, get the defense drone online, protect us from that hull damage coming in from that missile. Maybe it's more important to save the drone parts. You know, getting hit by one missile, that's 2 scrap to get it repaired. I'd rather play it safe and just launch the freaking defense drone, you know what I mean? So shots going in, beam going in, we shot down the missile, everything is working as expected basically so far. So let's get the oxygen powered up. We don't need shields because they don't have the ion weapon online. Defense drone doing a good job. So that's 2 damage that it, you know, protected us from. I could have used the Shield Overcharger drone again, but the defense drone's more reliable against missiles. So charge laser going in on weapons. Mini beam going in on the same systems that we hit before. They're gonna offer me a combat drone. I'm going to accept this, I think, because this is a 25 scrap offer. I wasn't paying attention earlier on. I don't know if this was a double dipped opportunity. I don't know if this pirate ship is attacking a civilian, but how can I pass this up? This is 25 scrap plus 8. That's 32 scrap right here, right in front of me, 32 scrap. I will accept it. I can go to a store later and sell this. I can use it now if I want to, if I really, really wanted to. And in fact, I might want to if we run across ships that we can't kill with our own weapons. I will accept the offer. It's a good offer. It's okay. Another thing that I didn't mention is something that would be fantastic for us to get is a drone recovery arm. If we can get a drone recovery arm, we can use Shield Overcharger drone, anti-drone, and defense drone for free without using drone parts. That's incredible if I can actually swing it. Now, a beam and a single shot laser kind of sucks. I honestly do not think this is worth a Shield Overcharger drone. The Shield Overcharger drone is just going to get eaten up by the beam shot anyways, and I have nothing else to actually destroy this except for using an anti-drone. Maybe I should just use an anti-drone. I'll use an anti-drone. It's gonna be pretty reliable at shooting this drone down. What I should do, I guess, is wait until they fire the laser and then send out the anti-drone. That way it times it so that the drone is offline during the... You gotta actually fire anti-drone. Hopefully yeah, there we go. Now take this drone offline. It's the only thing we really need offline. But I wanted to time it. I wanted to time it so that the drone was offline while the laser was hitting my shields and my shields were down. It took a minute just because the anti-drone, I guess, had to get a target lock or something, but it worked. Now we don't need power in the anti-drone anymore. I can take power away from it and put it elsewhere. And this should be a pretty easy encounter now. We did get training on someone. Willow, the weapons personnel, has gotten trained up. That's good. That's good. Faster weapons training is good. Sun, I think we're gonna skip the sun, swing around the nebulas, and then go to the exit if there's time. If not, I'm just going to try my best. Okay, 50 scrap would be very good to get so that I could get a second bar of shields. That's fine. Otherwise, what do we want? We want another gun at some point, and that's gonna be probably a store purchase on the next sector. That's fine. We're gonna need fuel because we're not getting very much. This I'm just going to prepare to be boarded basically and wait. I'm not gonna use a Shield Overcharger drone, can't use a defense drone. We're just gonna wait. You know, worst comes to worst, we get hit by the bomb, that's okay. Okay, they're boarding us in the engine room. We're just going to send our crew in there to deal with that. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. NG's gonna get beat up, but that's okay. Okay, hopefully we started some fires. Bomb did go off in our oxygen. You know what? That's perfectly fine with me. I don't mind our oxygen being offline temporarily. I can get it repaired very quickly. It's not that bad. Their shields are down, so I might as well just kind of auto-fire my weapons, and they're dead. That was very quick. We got 2 fuel and 17 scrap. That's a pretty good reward, I think. Let's get this oxygen repaired ASAP. We don't need to micro power all that much, so I don't mind jumping now, even though oxygen is not at 100%, that's fine. Looks like we're not gonna have time to visit more beacons. I don't really wanna fight the rebels. I will lead you to your destination. You usually don't give me very much scrap, but that's okay. I should definitely upgrade something with 52. Can't make that trade. As much as I would like to go to more beacons in the nebula, we do have the long range scanners, and we know that there's not going to be ships at these beacons. There could still be combat, but the probability of that is reduced because we have long range scanners, so I might just want to leave. Next sector can give me Mantis homeworlds or NG controlled, probably Mantis homeworlds, less shields. If we get boarded, it doesn't really bother me all that much. And probably not very many drones, so I might want to use the combat drone, because I might have to use the combat drone. If we come across ships with 2 or 3 bars of shields, that might be the only way in which we can kill them. So I am going to put it here just in case we need it. We might not. Hopefully we don't need it. If we do, it's going to be there for us. Yeah, I do not want to fight the rebels, so you know what? Mantis homeworlds, let's go. I'm going to see if there's a store. If not, probably just going to buy shields. And because there is a store, I kind of want to get the shield upgrade anyways. But I do need a lot of reactor power too. We're going to need more shields. This is already Sector 3. Only having 1 bar in Sector 3 is bad, so you know what? Next level of shields has to come out, I think. We'll go to these beacons, then hit up the store, and then... Well, I guess we're gonna go store, beacon, 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 swing around the exit? Or I could go beacon... Oh, crap. I'm gonna go to this beacon, because there's a ship here, and if it's a ship, it's probably combat. If it's combat, we can probably kill them. Okay, so second bar of shields has to come out because they have a double shot laser just like me. The bomb annoys me, but we can kill them. We can kill these guys pretty easily. They do have a med base, so my crew is gonna get pretty wounded as, you know, as this goes on. Shield personnel is probably gonna go into the piloting room, protect the pilot slightly as soon as the Mantis busts through the door. This is free damage basically we're doing against him, so open all doors, prevent the low oxygen damage if we can. Charged laser mini beam, ready to go. Both shots have to land. If I don't want to use a drone part, that is. Now I could attack them in their shields. I kind of want to hit them in their teleporter. Maybe I can destroy it, take it offline, and kill this Mantis. Oxygen, weapons, they only have Mantises, so their repairing is going to be very slowly, and they're going to have to repair stuff, so they're not going to have a pilot. Now let's get power into the dodge chance. Maybe if I'm lucky, we can dodge this bomb coming in at us. It did land, landed indoors, really hurt the NG in there, but that's okay, he'll be fine. So yeah, they're putting out fires. Their oxygen room is on fire, which is very nice for me. It means that maybe I can actually get in some damage and kill their crew. I am going to destroy their shield system if I can. Ooh, this is ship collectors. Okay. This sucks. This super sucks. I need to get these second bar of shields online. Why does this suck? This sucks because if I let them go, fight them again, and destroy them, I get a free weapon. However, I don't have fuel, I don't have scrap. I'm not very strong, so it might not even be possible for me to destroy the next phase of the ship. They might have 2 or 3 bars of shields. Combat drone might have to be used. Crap. I really don't know. I also have to wait for them to get their stuff repaired, which is gonna take forever. Let's wait. Why not? Let's wait. Let's see what happens. Oxygen's now repaired. They're going to get weapons repaired. They're going to get teleporter repaired. I don't like the fact that they're repairing weapons, but maybe I can start a fire in the room and keep their weapons offline. I don't mind the lasers, though, because lasers is free dodge chance and free shield training. So, you know, if they want to shoot me with lasers, that's fine. I do not want their bomb to be online, though. I don't want their bomb to be online. I'm kind of playing with fire here. Okay, they're gonna leave. Good. They're gonna jump away before the bomb fires. Perfect. No, they're gonna get healed. Okay, now they're gonna leave. Okay, good. After them. There's 2 quest beacons here. I don't know which is the one I want, but I am gonna go to the distress beacon first. If I can get scrap, then I can promise to help. NG, yes. 1 fuel and 28 scrap means I can buy fuel at the store. Perfect. I have to backtrack, but it's worth it. And we still don't have the option of getting another weapon. This is bad. This is very bad. So this is a bad jump. You know, it's a single wasted jump. I was hoping maybe we could get something out of that, but unfortunately we didn't. Okay, bunch of beacons of nothing, that's okay. I do want to get to those quest beacons though, because getting a free weapon is incredibly good if we can run it. I think it is worth getting the Shield Overcharger drone here. Or should I just keep the 20% dodge chance? I don't know. I think we can keep the 20% dodge chance. The Shield Overcharger drone could be good, but having they've got so many weapons. They've got 5 shots coming in. I kind of just feel like getting more dodge chance. Maybe that's a mistake. You know, the Shield Overcharger drone is a guaranteed 1 shot that it will be blocked, but I think we just need to hit him hard as fast as we can. With the engines powered, maybe we can leave if we need to. We did land enough shots. Our drones are now offline, so you know what? I feel like I made a pretty good decision there, because now we actually have the capability of, you know, I'm glad I made the decision, because the shield drone would be useless right now, but it's kind of a tricky situation to really think about. Okay, get the beam in. Okay, they're trying to get away. They will not get away though. Oxygen's going down. Let's get that powered up if we can. We can land another beam. They're trying to surrender. 2 fuel, 14 scrap. I'm not going to accept it just because I don't really accept surrender offers all that much. I don't want to. There's a fire. They're getting stuff repaired. I will be able to kill them. Let's get our stuff repaired while we have time. Shield personnel can help. Their shields are completely repaired. Doesn't matter. Okay, good stuff. We got 17 scrap and no fuel, which does suck very heavily. I'm not gonna go to the quest beacon though. I'm not gonna go to it quite yet. I'm gonna wait. What I am gonna do though is get reactor power. I think it's quite clear that we need it. We can't really power everything on board this ship, so. Okay, no fuel, we have to destroy the ship. They will try to escape, that is okay. 3-shot laser plus halberd. I'm gonna use the Shield Overcharger drone. It will protect me from the Burst Laser Mark II, and then we will have 2 pairs of shields that will protect us from the halberd. This will give me an opportunity to get in some shots and take out their weapons. Good, they still have the halberd. And we got hit. Okay, it's extremely unfortunate we got hit because the weapons are offline. They have to get repaired. We can't do damage with only 1 weapon. Yeah, that's a bad situation for us. That's okay. Mini beam is now ready to go. Shields might not protect us from the next blast, but maybe the super shields will. If we get lucky. Their FTL is still charging, but they're not trying to escape technically. Why does this keep breaking through my super shields? We had 2 bars of shields, didn't we? Oh no, we didn't have power for it. Oh, I'm such an idiot. So we took a lot of mini beams offline. We got to get that powered up so that we can fire in 1 shot while we have a moment. They're not quite dead, but they are very close. Okay, get the shields repaired. I'm being a little bit of an idiot with my power. I should have been able to not get hit by the halberd. Unfortunately, I mismanaged my own power. Shields have to come online. There we go. Mini beam has to come online. The reason why we needed the shields is to protect us from the halberd beam, and I think we would not have taken any damage there had I just correctly managed my power, but I did not. I was not paying attention. I should be paying more attention to this kind of stuff. Mistakes like that will cost you this type of a run, because this is a very delicate run that we've got going on right now. Boom, boom, boom. Quest. I can go to all these beacons. I'm going to go to all these beacons. It's probably not smart, but I've got to try to. I don't remember which beacon is the ship collectors, and I need to get as much scrap as I can so I can upgrade my ship as much as possible before I fight them. This is going to be tricky. Incredibly tricky. Just get more reactor power. This run is incredibly tricky. Probably not going to succeed. Probably not going to succeed. More reactor power. Good. Max dodge chance. Sure, we're gonna run out of fuel in an asteroid field, but you know, whatever. They're trying to escape. They're gonna hack us. I could use the defense drone. I'm gonna use the defense drone. I'd rather not get hacked. Yeah, but I was worried about the asteroids, but maybe the asteroids can still help us. The Shield Overcharger is worthless in the asteroid field. Combat drone could be good to do some damage on them, but with the asteroids, I don't think that's necessary, because the we can still fire our weapons as soon as their shields go down because of the asteroids anyways. So gonna wait for the charged laser to get ready. I thought it was charged up to level 2. It was not. As such, we're gonna take a lot of damage here. Yeah, there it goes. Again, I made such a small mistake that is gonna have such drastic implications, because we've taken so much damage now. God damn. And our shots are missing now. If we can't stop them from escaping, I'm not gonna feel very confident. Actually, they're not trying to escape, are they? This is just a, the condition because we are out of fuel. There we go, that's what I wanted to do, just land in some damn shots. Yeah, so I think we've taken like 6-7 points of damage unnecessarily. Damage that was 100% avoidable, and I've made mistakes that have caused me to take it. That is not good, that is not a good sign. We're gonna give it a shot though. I'm not gonna give up. I just need to do better. Hopefully we get some fuel out of this. We do not. So we do have to wait in the asteroid field. We are gonna get caught, I think, by the rebels, which kinda sucks. Yeah, here we go. We're out of the asteroid field. Can we survive this? We'll see. There's an ASB here. A couple of missile launchers. Hopefully the defense drone keeps us alive. If they fire at the same time, that's the worst. They are not. That's good-ish, because it means that we might be able to shoot down both. I am gonna go heavy on their shield system though. I think I have to, because we do need their shields to be offline so that we can damage them. So shields, engines, weapons, ASB coming in. Keep shooting down those missiles. And the drone's offline. That's gotta get repaired. That has gotta get repaired. Their shields are still online. They have redundancy, which sucks. We started a fire. Missile missed. Shields are now wounded. The defense drone has to be first, I think. Damn, this guy in the shield room. We have to destroy them, by the way, because we need the fuel. We're dead. All right, you know what? That was a good first attempt. Honestly, what screwed us? I took a little bit too much damage unnecessarily, but I don't think that's what screwed us, because this encounter would have killed us anyways. I think we lost because we ran out of fuel, plain and simply. I think we would have been fine if we had fuel. We could have gone to the quest beacon, gotten a free weapon from the ship collectors, and been on our way. Instead, we got killed at a rebel beacon because we ran out of fuel and we didn't have any weapons to punch through their ship. And we had a pretty good run, you know. Defense drone was a very good pickup. We got the shields pretty early. We managed to survive quite, you know, far into the run, halfway through Sector 3. That's a good run, though. Makes me think that maybe the ship is not quite as impossible as I believe myself, because I do not think I've ever won a run with the ship, and I would very much like to. It is so incredibly hard, but it would be quite awesome if we could actually make it work. So let's go back to the hangar and take a look at it really quickly. Maybe I like what we did there getting the defense drone. I think the other thing that screwed us was not being able to buy a weapon. We had scrap. We could have sold the long-range scanners, pick up like a flak gun or something. Hell, a single heavy laser would have been amazing, but we just didn't get anything. So that's kind of a little bit of the RNG roll. And that's okay, because maybe we can have a better roll on the next run and actually get some free equipment, maybe? Who knows? Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I had fun with that run, even though it was pretty short-lived, and I hope you did too. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for some more FTL content and other content as I make it in the future, and I hope to see you here again for the next run.